So in the last video, we got this thing all painted. We finally got it out of the booth. We brought it out in the sun, and this thing hurts your eyes to even look at.
I think it looks good.
Where's my sunglasses?
So we need to get it over to the mechanical shop, start buzzing it down and doing the body work on the outside. Now that we're not out in the sun, I can look at it. It's blinding. This is how you block this down to perfection. Fast forward 25 hours from now, and it'll be done. Literally, no pressure. Let the block do the work. Yes, you want to let the block and your sandpaper do the work. Pressure will do nothing but screw it up. It's about got a racing stripe.
Maybe we should get rid of the racing stripe so Ed can't get a speeding ticket because the racing stripe adds horsepower.
The grill is finally blocked. It's taken about an hour and a half, but after this, I'm not gonna rework any of it. It's just gonna get final primed so that we can prep it and paint it. Cody's working on the back door. We got Hillbilly working tonight. We got Dinner slinging the camera. So we got the boss, joke teller extraordinaire.
Hi, boss. Ed Lincoln.
This is the fun part. We're getting down to the end. Dinner, did you see inside there?
I'll go look.
So we've got to block out both fenders. We're gonna block out both doors, finish the hood up, and then that'll all be ready for primer. And then we're working on the body. Let's get to it. So now that I've got the top all blocked, what I'm doing is I'm going down my contour, getting this roll all blocked out good. I've got Hillbilly over here working on the back door. So I'm gonna go over there and kind of show him how to block and see what he's up to. We're having Hillbilly block out this top section. Cody's been working this middle section. Got to do a little bit more filling on it. We're gonna have this door ready for polyester tonight. Making good progress. What do you think, Hillbilly?
I think we need to get this done.
Yeah, I think we do too. If you'd work 28 hours in a day instead of just 24.
Then 4 extra hours.
Yeah. One might wonder what exactly I'm doing. This is how you get lines straight. Tape them off. All I'm doing this tape here is just for protection. But now I'm gonna take and I'm gonna block this edge right here, and I'm not gonna cut into this panel, and I'm not gonna overcut this panel. This is my little tip and trick. And Dinner's still helping me, because he is my best friend. What? Is it in the way? I've taped this all out so that I can block this section without overcutting or undercutting. So I'm gonna find me the correct block that I can get in this little edge right here. So now, all I've got to do is round my edge right here, and this is all done. It's a little trick that I learned. One side is done at least. So those of you that are new to the channel, I'm gonna show you what it means when I talk about blocking. So this is what it looks like when it's blocked. It's nice and gray, no imperfections, everything's smooth and straight and level. This is a side that I just started to block. I've got 180 and I'm starting to cut it. And when I start to cut it, it starts showing me a roadmap of all the imperfections. So these are little minor imperfections that you don't necessarily feel until you start blocking. And all those imperfections will be seen in the paintwork if you don't take care of them. A skilled craftsman will take care of all the imperfections. We need to get it done, but cutting corners just makes everything look like crap. Instead of that, we're just gonna work night and day to get it done and do it right. All the pressure from trying to get this thing so good is really weighing down on me. I feel like somebody's on my back. Okay, should we block? All right, so figured I better do something different for a minute. There's a lot of block sanding on that hood. So I'm gonna get the roof bow all installed. Went and got me some shiny new stainless steel bolts. That a little bit better than rusty, crusty, old bolt. I agree. It's much better. So what I'm gonna do so that I don't have to crawl up inside the golden nugget is I'm gonna spin this thing sideways and I'm gonna crawl, kind of like when I was painting it. All right, this goes somewheres in theirs. Hey, the gold matches. All right, so I was trying to be creative. So I came in, oh, had to think skinny there, but I got turned around. Noise. Roof bows are in. I gotta get out. Ooh, it's like limbo. Hillbilly's killing it on this blocking. He's doing an awesome job. Okay, so you can see he's getting the top of this fender pretty well straightened out. Feels really good. Good job.
Dude, that light is bright, man. Just finishing up the rear door, getting a few little imperfections so we can get it poly primed, and then after this, me and Robby will move on to the roof and roll her back and get the sides done.
All right, so I've been blocking on this for a couple of hours. Getting a lot closer. You can still see a few imperfections. You literally can barely fill them, but you can see, and that was a high spot. Now I've got it sanded down. Got a little bit of metal, so I'm stopping. It's getting there. We've got a few more spots to sand, and this hood will be knocked out. Cody's about got the door done. We've got Hillbilly working on this door. He's doing what I told him to. So he's getting this all blocked out good. He's using his tapes. When he goes back through, he can tape it out and block these out separately. So he's catching on very nicely. Slowly but surely. You can see a little spot that needs a little glaze there, a little bit there, a little bit there. You can see where we need to do some spot repair work.
Gotta hit all the little green spots where all the pinholes were, and we'll be good. We'll be able to call it a night, at least on this one.
Getting there. All I've got is this little section left. Got Dinner chilling, helping hold it down solid so that the hood's not sitting here bouncing. You can see there's a few imperfections, but as you block it out, it blocks them out. Block and block and block and block and block.
Blocking for hours.
Dinner blocks for freaking hours.
Freaking hours.
Playing
Okay.
what, midnight?
Something like that. It's totally worth it. Ed's gonna love it.
We're gonna get this thing done.
And honestly, it's all that matters. Ed'll be happy. That's what we care about.
Yep.
So I had a little bit of a low spot on the side of this hood, so I taped it out, put a little bit of glaze putty on it. I'm gonna put a little bit of guide coat. That'll help me just block it out a little better. Peel it off. Once it's dry, we'll hit it with some 180 and get it straight. As you can see, when I start sanding, it takes the guide coat off and shows me, it's like a road map on when to be done. I'm gonna sand this and show you guys what it looks like when it's done. All right, so this door is just about all blocked out. We got a couple imperfections that showed up, so those will get glazed out. Got a little bit of a low spot right there. So overall, this door turning out awesome. This door, which is the driver's side door, the top blocked out good. So that's tomorrow's project. This back door is ready for polyester primer. All the body work is knocked out on it, and it's feeling awesome. Next step, polyester primer it. Let it sit for a day, lock the polyester out, vinyl prime this, and every single part will be ready. All right, so we got a ton of hours blocking in today. Me, Cody, Hillbilly, and Dinner, we're beat. We're gonna take off, be back in the morning, hit it hard, get some final primer on all the parts, and the body work on the body. That's what's up next.
Beautiful.
All right, guys, I'm here helping Robby again today. He's got me working on some of the fenders on the Golden Nugget. He has me working on the edges, trying to get them knocked down, smoothed out. I'm gonna quote him, but he told me I could do this because I can't screw it up. So that's the standard I'm going by, but I'm just gonna get working on that.
All right, it is another day working on the Golden Nugget. So our buddy Tim from Decent Garage came down to help for the day. I'm gonna be blocking again. Tim's gonna get to sanding, and we're gonna get lots more done.
All right, guys, so I'm just knocking down all the edges from the body work, especially around these little tiny details here. This is the stuff that no one else wants to do, so I volunteered to do it. So let's get started.
That's because we're all smarter than to do the edges.
I'm not above anything.
Neither am I, but we appreciate Tim's help. He just got nominated to do the edges because it's what can be done right now.
In your words, you said I can't screw it up.
That is true.
That's
that is
why
true.
I'm doing it.
Those are things that can't be screwed up. We're just happy he's here helping. You know what we need to do, Dinner? We need to go send the Rokon tank back to Pennsylvania. Actually, we should go look at it in the sun.
Let's go look at it in the sun.
Still got the Rokon tank sitting on the stand. Been gassing out for about, I think like somewhere around 7 days. So what gas out means is all the solvents are evaporating out of the clear coat. When I put this in this box, I'm gonna put microfibers around it and padding and stuff to try to minimize damage from it being shipped across the country. I wanted to get it back there so it can be put on the bike, so they can test it. It's all sealed up, it's looking awesome. And then we'll be able to paint the rest of the bike as soon as it gets here. So let's go check it out in the sun, Dinner. What do you think of that?
It's like a little golden nugget.
And he has no clue that he's got a Golden Nugget coming. This is just the Rokon. This is what he gets to see. This is what he thinks he chose the color for. Pretty excited for him to get to see this.
I think he's gonna be ecstatic.
We'll box it up and let's get this thing in the mail. Into the box. So I've got all my Rad Company microfibers wrapped all the way around this tank. Now I'm just gonna fill it full of padding, tape it up. Off to the post office we go and go get the Rokon tank shipped. I'm gonna run it in. Don't go anywhere, Dinner. Money back guarantee if it's not there by Friday. All right, so it might seem like I'm doing the exact same thing I've been doing for 2 days, but that's because that's accurate. We just gotta get all these edges sanded, and they gotta be sanded by hand, and then the hood is ready to prime. The final prime. That means the primer before the paint. It's coming along.
2 hours later.
Guess what I'm still doing? Still whittling. 2 hours later, I'm whittling the louvers. So in between these videos, there's 48 hours. On Wednesday's video, it took us about 30 hours to make that video. This video is gonna be about 30 hours of sanding. Yay! If it's not quite up to par with our other videos, that's all we got. We sand, 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 and sand some more.
You look pretty comfortable.
I'm not being lazy. There's science behind it. I'm literally at eye level to do this.
What are you fellas doing?
I'm not camera ready today, Dinner.
He needs turtle wax.
We are sanding, dude. What we've been doing for like a week.
All right, so Tim got all the edges sanded on here, but I'm gonna round this edge. I got my helper. Super, super happy to be here. Always so happy to be here.
Hi.
Happiest ever. So you just wanna work these and be very careful not to cut ridges into it.
We should go buy a bag of Lucky Tackies at Walmart.
And a box of Reese's Pieces cupcakes, because they're really good.
What's Reese's Pieces?
Does anybody know what a Reese's Pieces is? A Reese's
Isn't it Pieces?
Reese's Pieces. Reese's.
Do you say Reese's or Reese's?
Well, that's not gonna come across in a text. Okay, for all of you that say Reese's, put E-E-E-E-E-S. For all of you that say Reese's, put E-S-S-S-S-S in the comments. Let us know so that we can decipher the difference.
Well, when your name's Hillbilly, it's Reese's Pieces.
All the sanding's got me hungry. I'm gonna go see what Demery's cooking in the break room. We work pretty late here. A lot of times we're eating out, just on the go. So we've decided to start eating better. So we're cooking a lot more. That means we don't have time to go home and make dinner. So we bring dinner here, literally. We got a personal chef, AKA the boss. She's cooking up a storm here tonight.
How about you being a personal chef?
So yeah, we're gonna make some food, eat some dinner, and get back to sanding. All right, so while the boss is making the food, I've got this little spot right here on the hood fixed, and the hood is done. Now, it just needs final primed, blocked, and painted. Listen to that, it's like hummingbirds, all that sanding.
How's the sanding going, boys?
Good. That's much better than my panel looks compared to this panel. Looks great, Hillbilly. He's getting better.
We got Reese's Pieces. What's that? Dinner got it? Because I need that.
Hey, check this out. We got dessert. Hey, Hillbilly, I got something for you.
What's that?
Here you go.
Have I been a good little boy?
You've been a good big boy, been sanding real good.
Where's the candle?
I don't have one. Hello?
In case you guys ever hear that, that's Hillbilly's phone and it goes, hello? And I swear to you, every single time we're quiet and we're getting ready to do something, hello?
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 What kind of doctor can work in an auto body shop?
An auto body shop.
What kind, Hillbilly?
Not a doctor.
A good doctor.
Wrong.
Do you really know what it is?
What is it?
A dentist.
A dentist.
Dentist?
Dentist.
Look at her. Look, she laughs at her own jokes. How cute.
Why did the fungus downsize? There was too mushroom.
Oh.
Too mushroom.
She laughs at her own jokes.
I gotta go home. I'm tired.
There's too much to do.
Too mushroom.
All right. Back to work.
Okay, flame driver.
Back to work. Hello?
What is going on right now?
I am so tired. I am beyond tired, okay?
I thought we going home.
You did such a fantastic thing today by helping. So now that everything is sanded, I'm gonna peel off all this tape and then we're gonna retape it and prime it. So the reason I'm peeling this off is because I don't want it to build up. See, it's already got polyester primer down in the crack, so I don't want it to build up and become some sort of an issue. We're gonna peel it out, mask it back up. We like to clean our cracks out. Very, very careful. I'm hunting rabbit. For some of you that don't know, the reason we use polyester primer is it does not shrink. Normal primer, I could take this and bend it right now. Check this out. It cracks. It's fully cured and it sands like concrete. And that is why it takes us hours to sand it. There's your nightly tidbit.
It's like a cookie.
All right, Adley went ahead and got all the tape out. I couldn't get my big fingers down in it, so she used her little fingers and peeled it all out. Huh, yeah, there you go, see? Thank you.
Give me a 5. Good job.
Okay, this fender's done now too.
Daddy, can we go home?
Yes, sweetheart.
What?
All right,
Good night.
we're going home.
Bye.
It is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right, we're back at it. It's another day here working on the Golden Nugget. So I've got a few things I need to paint in the paint shop in order to use the booth so that I can polyester the rear door and so that we can final prime all of these parts. We got Tim here from Decent Garage.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So he's gonna be lending us a hand today. He's sanding edges and we're basically teaching him how to do some stuff because he does a lot of Dodge builds and he wants to further his abilities on auto body work so he can work on his own trucks. So he's down here volunteering and donating his time, which we super appreciate. So he'll be shadowing me and kind of just doing whatever.
The best.
Learning, that's for sure. Like on this right here where the black is, it's still guide coated. So you want to be very careful and take care of this line here. And then I can show you how to round that edge. Hillbilly, he got learned. He did this whole door, screwed the door up, but he did perfect on this door.
Wow.
So, yeah, he's getting there. All right, and this big humongous nightmare of a door, it's ready for polyester primer. Then we're gonna have a block party with this thing in a couple of days. For all of you that are new to this channel, we're working on the Golden Nugget. We're really close to having it ready to paint. Making a lot of progress. This is Golden Nugget week, where all we do is work on the Golden Nugget. So me and Tim are just getting all the edges caught. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there you go, now sand. That was the wrong angle. Now you're doing it right, yay!
Okay.
Look at that. He's a very good student. So, just about got all our edges caught. Then we'll move it over into the paint shop, get this sucker masked, and get some polyester on it. Perfect. All right, awkward sanding, cut. And we gotta blow it out. Okay, take this over to the booth. For those of you that are new, this is polyester primer. It is a sprayable filler. We've done all our metal work, all our rough body work. Now we're top coating it with a sprayable polyester, which is a spray filler. When we block all that down, then final prime it, sand that, and then we get it painted. Polyester primer is hardened by weight. It's 2%. I've got to take all my grams, times them by 0.02, and that tells me how much hardener to put in. You have to do this part correctly. 8.18 grams, 8.2. Whoa! Got a little Western with that one.
That's a 2.
Yeah. All right, time to blow, tack, and static. That means we're gonna blow it, tack it, and static control. Looks pretty good. We'll let that flash off, do another coat. All right, so we got everything in the booth all finished up. We're gonna head over to lunch. We are headed to a food truck, Mad Max Grills. It's probably the best burgers and fries you've ever had.
So you've done all this work to this truck to make it look nice, and you have not installed AC.
Yeah, it needs to be charged.
Is it 134 8?
It's R12 still.
Oh, why you
Does Robby do R12?
No. Why don't you convert it?
R12's way better.
Not for the atmosphere.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Joe. Well, guys, disappointing, but Mad Max wasn't at Ace, and they were supposed to be there all afternoon today, so we're gonna head to Route 89 in Spring City and get some food.
I don't care where we go. My tummy's growling at me.
Change of plans, just like with everything. We didn't find Mad Max's, don't know where they're at, so we are in Spring City, Utah at Route 89 Grill.
My hometown.
This is where the old hillbilly born and raised. We're not gonna bore you guys with all the eating. We'll just let you know how good it was after.
It was good food. What'd you think, Hillbilly?
It was the best chili cheese dog and chili cheese fries I've ever had.
And I got a chocolate caramel shake, and it was amazing. So nice. All right, we're gonna head back to the shop and get some more work done on the Nugget.
The guys are gonna get all these parts in the booth because we've got them all prepped out. Tim with a ton of help today. Helped prep out every single one of these edges. Got a lot of priming to do. Cody, Dinner, and Hillbilly are gonna be moving the hood, the grill support, the 2 fenders, and the 2 doors over into the booth so we can get them final primed. One step closer to painting the outside.
Good.
How low can you go?
Low. All right, what we got left to put in?
The grill support.
We got room for it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we got all the parts in here for the final primer. So we'll get it masked, waxed, and greased, and get it primed.
What you doing?
Getting this all masked so I can prime it. A lot of parts. Then we're gonna clean the paint booth. Pull up all the paper, sweep it all real nice and good, and get it back to normal. All right, we've got it all blow tack and static. We've got our edge primer all down, and it is time to get vinyl primer put on. It's a big step. Every single part, other than the body, is ready for final primer. So we're moving right along. Let's get this thing primed, Dinner. All right, so I've got the first coat of final primer down. I've got 2 more coats to go. I'll get those laid down, and then we'll guide coat it, and we'll bring you back in and show you. Then we're getting back on the body.
It's so close to paint.
Nice. Getting there.
Lots of sanding.
All right, so we've got everything primed. 3 good solid coats. I'm gonna do a little bit different guide coat than I did the last time. Oh, there's the boss.
Nothing more sanding?
Yeah.
I thought you were done sanding.
Like another week for standing. It's all guide coated. And some of you might wonder why I used a can to show you the difference. It's what we use 9 times out of 10. Check that out. That's a mischief maker. We painted it and it made it on a shirt. All right, so while I was finishing up getting everything primed, Cody started on the cowl panel. He's got everything all worked. After it dries, we're gonna get it all blocked out and sanded. Then we're gonna move to the sides. This is nice on the rotisserie because we can position it and we can work, and it makes things a lot easier. We're gonna try to get this all knocked out tonight and then start on the sides. Get that body work started. So I've got these 2 spots all sanded down. They're feeling pretty dang good. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna sand this spot. I gotta turn away and just fill. You can fill one spot there, another spot right there. We're gonna be fixing that and this, and then this cowl panel will be checked off the list of done. All right, so I found a few spots. I got one here, and another one right here. All right, I got these 2 spots all sanded. They're feeling much, much better. I'd say that's done. That's done. I just gotta sand this one. I'm gonna grab my lazy boy. This is my lazy boy. So I got the center all worked out. Got the top all worked out. The cowl is done. I'm tired. This is done for the night. All right, 48 hours later, we still have more sanding to do. It's been a very productive couple of days. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Wow, Tim, that's a beautiful shirt you got on there.
It is most lovely.
We appreciate everybody that's bought shirts and supported us. We're hoping to have hats in soon. If you guys enjoyed this video, go check out this one.